Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Skirad Mindset and Skirad's channel. First of all, thank you for taking out your time and watching this podcast. This is our second podcast for the day, and back to back, we have committed. We are like pushing. We are not editing any of the video. We are all putting it as raw as possible. Okay, in this video, we are going to talk about a career growth, a 10-month strategy. Why a 10-month strategy? Because for any transition to happen, it takes some time to build that habit, and then it takes some time to create a fine strategy, and then it takes another few months to put it. So, together, we have put a 10-month strategy, and in this 10 months journey, what you can do and how you can do, we will only mention here 3 points. And those 3 points are like your strategy for 3 plus 3 plus 3, that is about 3 plus 3 plus 3 is about 9. And then last month will be about your compiling of all the stuff, and then your 10-month strategy is ready and you are ready to execute. Now, the first point, even before we set, is you need to understand why 10 months is critical. 10 months is critical because you are putting effort and you need to have a fine strategy for winning. It's not about just putting and completing, okay, done. No, it's about putting the effort and winning the strategy. So, in order to win, you need to put effort. In order to put effort, you need to understand why you need to put effort. Okay, so that's why. Let's begin the first strategy. The first 3 point strategy it is. Okay, everywhere it will be a 3 point strategy, it will not be more. Okay, the first strategy for your career growth of in the 10-month journey is setting a hard horizon. Setting a hard horizon means the hard fact is 3 months means 3 months, not a day early. I mean, a day early is okay, not a day late. 90 days sprint, 90 days sprint. 90 days, you have got a complete rock solid plan. What do you need to execute, how you need to execute, when you need to execute, where you need to execute, and what you need to execute. How, when, where, what, all that thing. You need to just follow that and you need to execute that. Whether it is painful, whether it is happening, whether it is not happening, whether it is result given, whether it is not given. You are not worried about the result because the result is not in your control. You are only worried about the process and system. Now, you follow the process, the result will automatically follow. That's the one concept of it. Second is leveraging dual track execution. Dual track execution means when you do something, you also get something. Okay? For example, if you don't work on your skills, you won't grow. So, in order to grow, you have to work on your skills. So, that's a dual leverage of execution strategy. So, you put effort, you get some outcome, you use that outcome to get a growth. So, that's about a leverage two way. So, if you don't put effort, you don't grow. So, what you put is what you get. Then comes down to track sprint milestone. Sprint milestone means every week, that is your 7 days milestone, your 15 days milestone, your 30 days milestone, or you like every 30 days you evaluate yourself, what is going on and all. That is called track sprint milestone. Track sprint milestone means your sprint, what you are doing weekly, weekly, monthly, quarterly. Evaluate. Be hard on yourself. The more harder you become, the more you get into the zone of growth. Yes, being hard on you, being ruthless on you, being rigid on you will take some time, but eventually, if you become ruthless on yourself, even if you become hard on yourself, you know, if I have to do this, I have to do this without any question asked, I will do it. Then you will obviously get into the zone, you will obviously get into that mindset level, and that will give you even better solution. You need to understand why these things are more critical and why these things are more important. Okay. Now, what will happen now that you know these three sprints, the three strategy, the three goals that you know for career growth or on a 10 months journey? What will happen if you do these three things? The first week, when you start, you will feel resisting. Your body will give resistance. Your mind will say, "Oh, what you are doing? You are putting too much of effort. You have never put that effort." Okay, that all mind will say. Your body will say, "Hey, what you're doing? You are not supposed to be a morning person. You are not supposed to be this person who is reading so diligently and all. Why are you putting that?" Because there will be lot of noise. There will be lot of distractions. You have to cut the noise. You have to cut the distraction. You have to cut yourself, and you have to listen to your mind. And okay, you are the owner of your mind is not your owner. So you have to understand that I have to control my mind. So I take a note of everything that I speak. You are the owner of your mind. Again, next point I'm not writing because I always feel positive part of it to be written. Okay. That's what the whole thing should be, that you should control your mind should not control you. Now, why dual track while leveraging dual track execution? Dual track execution is when you do something, you get something, and then when you get something, use that to your advantage. For example, you learn a subject, you get a knowledge, use that knowledge, implement something, or do something. For example, I'm working, I'm getting knowledge transfer session. I understand. I ask some question, I get the answer. If I understand only, I'll ask the question. If I ask the question, I'll get more understanding, more clarity. The more clarity I get, the better it will be, and the better it will be, the better it will value me also. So that's why your leverage and your information things is very important. So if you leverage, you grow. If you don't leverage, you don't grow. Okay. Then coming back, I'm going in a reverse direction. Okay. The horizon is very important. What is horizon? Horizon means you set a target. Now here, what is our target? 10 months is our target. And how 10 months has been divided? 3, 3, 3 and 1. It's broken into that one. Or you can get 2, 2, 2 and then 4. Either of the way you can do 2 months on each, and then 4 months you take, because 4 months basically means one month you get for practice and 1 month for compile. That can also be done. Two, 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 and four. Four will be again further split into one, 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 and then one. Okay, that will be a strategy for the whole thing. Now, with this strategy, with these 3 points narrative, with these 3 points of blueprint, if you follow diligently, dedicatedly, consistently with discipline, obviously you will see a change in your career trajectory, in your growth, in your mindset. Why? Because these are related to your mind, and you are breaking the mind stereotyping using, look, what I decide I will do, this is my career, my choice. Brain does not give you instruction. You give the instruction to the brain what to do, when to do, how to do. That's basically neurocognitive. You are like telling about this and putting information. So with that in mind, I sort of close down here. Thank you very much for giving yet again time for watching this. This channel has got a lot of things, so I would love to request you to please go through the Skirad YouTube channel. You just open the YouTube app and you just type @SKIRAD Skirads, and you get all the information. You get to the channel. It's a very simple and clean logo, green background with a Skirad name. You get there, you can watch blogs, recorded blogs uploaded, you can see live stream, you can see podcast section, you will have 2 or 3 podcasts where you will get. You can go to playlist section, you can see playlist videos. You can go to courses section, you can see, yes, courses section yet to launch the videos. So we will start launching the videos from tomorrow onwards in the playlist section. So I mean in the courses section, so you will have a lot of course videos will be there. We'll do from the official material already. So until then, thank you very much and hope to see you back again. Before leaving, if you have watched the video 1 minute, 2 minutes, 30 seconds, whichever you have watched, please do hit that subscribe button, the bell icon, and like the video, share the video. Please share the word of mouth for the video so that the channel gets more connection and more viewers and more students get benefited out of these videos and professionals also. Thank you very much.